Hi there. This is most likely my final video. I have over 200 videos I've made. I've really done my best as far as trying to learn how to make good videos. I know I'm in a shack down here. I know my voice isn't uh, real good, and that I talk as I think. It's free flowing. But what made me decide to make this my last video is I lost one subscription. I only have 505 now. I lost one about a month ago, and it about broke my heart. And yesterday I lost another one, bringing it from 505 subscriptions to 506 down to 505. I thought if I'm getting that bad, there's just I, I can't do it without help. I can't afford the courses that people offer on how to get 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 subscriptions in 6 months or a year. I can't afford the fancy studio equipment, nor do I know where to look on YouTube to find out how to put together a good studio. So for several of you, Dan comes to mind. He says so much good about me. Um, this will be the last one, unless unless I find a way to make this work. You can't do anything with 500 and not increase and 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 very likely people unplugging you from their subscription. That doesn't that doesn't do anything good for my desire to keep going. Now the reason why I've gone this far is someone said if I said something that would help one person, it's worth doing this, making videos. I don't know that I've helped one person. I don't I don't think that I'm going to pick up any more subscriptions. You got to have 1,000 to even look like you know what you're doing. Well, 500 is only halfway that I know what I'm doing. Now it's 505. 505 subscriptions, and I do appreciate each and every one of you that's left me a positive message, even if I never got to telling you that. I'm telling you right now that I've read them, and I should have and, and wished I had have responded even with a heart and a okay or thumbs up and a heart. And for some reason, exhaustion or having COVID 3 times and long COVID now found it hard to push buttons on this. Did you know this is why I came onto YouTube? Was because I'm a writer. I've been doing a lot of other things, but I've written about 14 books. The last 4 was in the last 5 years. They're on Amazon under my name. And because I just couldn't write anymore, it's just like a disconnect between my brain and my hands. I didn't promote them. They're based on the seasons of love, the season of spring, the season of summer, the season of fall, and of autumn, and the season of winter. And it was based upon the hippie days when people had Volkswagens. So, well, if you went to my YouTube site, and I'm not asking you to even consider that because I'm sort of ashamed of it too, you can see some of my poems on the left side. You may have to hit photographs, I don't know, but I'm about ready to close it down too. Several times I've closed it down. The only reason why I even opened it back up was because I wanted to check on a couple of people I knew and see how they were doing. So at the moment, I'm still on YouTube under Jim Wortham. Okay, so here we are at this moment. You know that I'm having problems writing. I'm having problems answering or acknowledging your comments. However, I'm reading them. My brain is still sharp. I don't know how to do any better on YouTube. I don't know if I'm capable. If you gave me, if some of you gave me people who lead you through doing this without charging money, I'm talking about the program name or the channel name of someone that could really turn this around and get me above 505 subscribers. I promise I'll read them, and I'll try my best to acknowledge that I read them, and I'll thank you. Otherwise, and my mind changes often, but otherwise this will be the last video that I'll do. It'll be, I was going to say, it'll be 506, but no, that would be the number of subscribers if one more person subscribed, because one unsubscribed yesterday. I've made about 200 plus videos with this $55 used Dell computer that I bought from eBay. At this moment, I'm using the internal mic and the internal video. As you can tell, there's nothing fancy about this. And I have no notes. This isn't scripted. This is just telling you telling you why I'm going off the air. Now, having said I'm going off the air, I don't know how to go off the air. I tried to do it this morning. I went to Google and I said, how do I go off the air? How do I turn this channel off? Didn't work. So the next step, when I finally do this, turn it off, I'll go to as many YouTube videos as I can that might tell me how to turn off my videos, my program, my channel. As I turn them off, I'm sure I'm sure I'm not going to have any regrets because of how rough they are. How rough they are in this man cave. And like I said, some of you watched every one. For you, I want to thank you. How can I thank you more? I'll tell you how I can thank you more. I'll send you a personal thank you card if you contact me at jimwortham123@gmail.com. That's Jim Wortham, just like you'll see here and on Facebook, JIM, then WORTHAM, written together. 123, the digits, at gmail.com. If you email me, if you could put if there's a about place, you could put about Facebook. No, put about YouTube account, your YouTube account. I will read it. I will appreciate it. I'll send you not only thank you card, but if there's not too many of you all, I'll send you one of my poetry books, free, autographed. I'll just show you a few of them. These won't be the ones I'll send because I've got a lot of the old edition ones, and I think you deserve one of the first edition books that I wrote starting back in 1969. But the recent ones, this one's The Summer of Love. Here's one called The Autumn of Love. Here's one called The Winter of Love. Now, the one that's missing here, I don't have it handy. I don't see it. It would be The Spring of Love. Oh, that was a lovely one. Can I find it here? It had a lovely girl on it that I think you would like her picture and the way that it was done on the cover. And I'm going to read something from the back of one of these books. Like I said, I'll be sending different books than this because I want you to have some of the first ones that I wrote. I have one called Touching You, Touching Me that sold 7 printings at about 5,000 books of printing. And I think I have plenty of those. I have plenty of another one called Loving You that was the next top selling book for me. They sold all over the chain bookstores, university bookstores, gift shops in English speaking countries. I'll read the back of this one and I'll close down. This is the Autumn of Love. I do not choose to be a loner. Sometimes it just turns out that way. My friends are with other friends, so I stay at home. I'll call these empty nights. You've had them too. I stay at home, listen to music, eat junk food, drink 7-Ups, dial the phone over and over again, hoping to hear a friendly voice. We all know lonely, don't we? That is how I know that we will understand each other. We all know what it's like to be lonely. I gotta say goodbye. And I gotta say this will be the last video I do that I plan to do. Let me say plan. I won't make it absolute. That I plan to do. And I would not have done this one if I could have found out how to shut down the program this morning. Again, you all who have been with me for so long, and there's been only right now 505 people that's been with me, and not even that many. That's just the subscribers. There may only be 5 or 10 or 20 people that's watched and listened to me since I started. Maybe just one. Leave any comments you want to. I promise I'll try to respond to them. Again, if you want a free autographed book and a card thanking you, it's my email. Not this comment, not the comments on here, but the comments on my email. Because I may shut this program off within 24 hours or less. So my email address again is Jim Wortham, JimWortham 123 at gmail.com. And God bless you. May God prosper you and keep you healthy. And may Jesus put his angels around you so that you do not have anything fatal go wrong or bad go wrong in your life. You take care now. Thanks for listening.